is Star.
How you doing, Star?
Yes, nice to meet you. What is your name?
My name's Willie Jones.
Hi, Willie.
I'm a good. I think I'm a cool person. I think at times I go a little overboard. You know, I might push the envelope on certain things, but as an individual, morally, I have a moral compass. So I try to not, allow myself to venture too far or get off into things that I can't handle.
Yeah.
Kids are easy. Feed them, love them, go away.
Well, I have a few questions about you then. How old are you?
Right now I'm 48.
Okay. And what do you think are your, not necessarily like your favorite things to do, but what are you looking for in your career path? Like, what are those skills, traits that you admire about yourself that you think are good in the workforce, good in the field?
I think I have a pretty good skill set with people.
Personable.
I mean, in the work environment, I think I'm a very personable person. I have done, manual labor. Those jobs are just what they are. They're just jobs.
Mm-hmm.
But for myself, I kind of want my own company. I don't want to work for nobody for the rest of my life. I mean, nobody want to work their life away in the hustle and bustle of you making millions off my back. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just am not comfortable with that. And I feel that, I don't mind working for someone, but I think that in the long run, I have my own goals, my own dreams, and I'm trying to get to those.
Yeah.
Most of the time, when you are on your goals and your hopes and dreams, there's not a lot of people there that are supportive who want to see you accomplish these things because they can't accomplish their own. You look at these people like people who own things like Pfizer or Ford or General Motors. These people, it was a dream at some point, and it was probably a lot of naysayers. But these same individuals had to apply what they know in order to get where they are, and that in that thing, you can't listen to your naysayers. You can't even listen to, like, if it's your wife and she's saying no, you can't do it. I gotta look at you and be like, well, you stand right here, cause I'm finna run. You jump off this cliff and some say I can fly. That's what the Wright brothers did. It's like, no matter what nobody else says, I gotta give it a try.
Yeah.
These buildings we look at every day, somebody drew it up and somebody said it'll work.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had to go get some people to say, well, you said it worked, we gonna put it up there. And here we are.
What is your dream then?
I kind of want, what I want is like a conglomerate company with multiple things that produce multiple amounts of money. A car service, something like you buy and we fry, something in that area affiliated with my company. And I want to do a transportation company off of my car service.
That's awesome.
Try to, just for the people who live in certain areas. Like, you have a group of people who live in a certain area who need to go to work. Okay, my company would be like, look, if all y'all want to carpool, or you want to do whatever, we'll come get all of y'all from one spot, get y'all where y'all going, pick you up on time. Just basically, because there's a lot of jobs here in Grand Rapids, and there are other jobs in other cities too, where they don't have a transportation system to get you where you're going, or doctor's offices that are far out and they don't have transportation to get you there. So I just want to kind of help to fill in the gap.
Yeah.
But I want to do it kind of luxury though. Not expensive, just enough to where, it's like a door-to-door service, like.
More of a personal experience.
Yes, as to where, like, you watch the old 40s and 50s movies, when, the cabbies or car services pull up, they get out, they open the door, they greet you.
Yeah.
You know, you're not getting in the car to some loud screaming rap music. No, you're getting in here maybe some jazz or something soft and mellow, and your ride's gonna be secure. You're not worried about everything else going on.
Yeah.
You just, because everybody need that moment. With all of the good things, you always got something bad. But I feel for myself that we as individuals, we just have to learn to treat each other with a little bit more patience. If we all had a little more patience toward each other, a lot of the issues that a lot of us have with each other would not so much be an issue. It would be more of a misunderstanding. Like, you bump my chair. Oh, I mean to. Oh,
right.
Yeah, like, but you want to be like, man, my bad.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Which is sometimes how I try to approach a situation, because sometimes I don't want to hear that. I'm like, man, excuse me, bro. Just, my bad. You go ahead. Because to prevent a situation from being more than it should, let's just cut it off.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, I try to approach situations like that. But then with the good, you come here and they provide showers, they provide services that you would literally have to go 15 different places to get all of the services that they provide. So it's like they give you all of this in one building, and that is awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't really beat that. You can get ID, you can get a birth certificate, a social security card, mail, shower, eat. If you need boots for work, you need bus passes, you need to use the phone.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to take the good with the bad.
Yes. There's good and
But
bad
there's
in
more
everything.
good than bad, I just say that.
Yeah.
More good than bad.
How long have you been coming to Degage?
I used to come down here when I was a much, much younger man, when it was different. Like I used to come in here when it was like lawyers, doctors, police would be in here, and then you got all the thugs and ruffians in here too though.
Yeah.
Like we all in here together. Like you ain't looking at me and I ain't looking at you. Like you over there and we are not working right now. Like you over there, I'm over here. How you doing, Officer Bob? I see you in the block about an hour. But that, you know, just jokingly saying that.
Right.
But
Right.
it used to be a time when you would come down here, you see all types of walks of life. You see people downstairs in suits, whole ordering a $2 or $3 meal eating. You know what I'm saying? You had the nurses would come here, you telling doctors, like I said, lawyers, judges, police officers, because this is an environment where there are a lot of people. And that's kind of the problem. It's kind of like these individuals who used to come here are so disconnected from it that you just, you know, you're kind of doing what you do from afar.
Yeah.
As to where each one of us, we in this. So we are dealing with each other from a very direct interaction.
Yeah.
And I think that, you know, is one of the greatest things that I think Degage has lost, is when they had a lot more community interaction with people coming here and not so much being that person. Like you in here, but you not that person. Like no matter what you do in your life, your job, when you came here, you're not that person.
I see.
You just here. Like you are a student, but when you come here, you like, you know, how y'all doing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
like, you know, you be normal.
Yeah.
And when you take those type of things out of this environment, it produces a gap. Or, a gap, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know, and once that gap is created, it just gets broader. And then that leaves, you know, to where we are.
Would you say you liked the structure that you were previously explaining about, you know, being able to get these resources and things like that, comparative to other shelters and places that don't necessarily, like, I feel like maybe Degage has more of a structured,
Environment.
Right. Do you like that, kind
I
of?
think that structure is good for anybody.
Yeah.
So I can't say no to that.
Right.
Because everybody needs some guidelines.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's not even a set of rules, but enough to keep you in check.
Yeah.
You know, because if we didn't have some set of semblance of rules, it would be chaos. These people would go crazy. Like, just to be honest.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, too, is being able to have access to all of these things that you have access to makes your life a little easier.
Yeah.
Because you got people who ain't never imagined a license or ID. And they have to stop all of the craziness they're going through and figure that out. Stop. Be crazy, but let's do some stuff you need to get done so that you can take care of yourself.
Yeah.
And not to say that they're crazy in the sense of crazy, just you run around here doing everything you want to do.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. You know, normal people do normal stuff. They go to work, they go home, they can be the kids, they do all that. Whew. These people just be like,
Yeah, and it gives them a sense of
yes,
in
you have to have something,
Yeah.
you know. And if they didn't have this, I don't really know what would be happening down here.
Yeah.
Like, break.
Right.
Like, I need a vacation. And, you know, I made some mistakes along the way. I ended up eventually just losing my apartment, but in those years that I had it, I learned how to take care of myself,
Yeah.
which I never had to do. So learning how to do it was like, okay, I gotta eat every day. I gotta make sure I got lights, need heat. I gotta make sure I got somewhere to live.
You
So
get it for yourself.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
figure it out.
Yeah.
But now, you know, like, you know, my me and my future wife, we was talking, and she like, okay, break's over. I am tired of you, and you ready to get it together?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, like what you talking about? She's like, okay, you know, so it's, you know, it was kind of like she understood, because you paying all this by yourself, you never have money. And thank God I don't have kids, because it's like, I gotta pay for you, me, possibly your mom, and provide, and pay the bills. That's a lot.
Right.
You know, I see people who do it, and I just be like, wow, you need about 4 jobs. I don't care. It don't matter, because whoever it is don't want nothing. If you knew me, you know you probably shouldn't be calling me right now. So, because if I'm not answering my text messages,
You're doing something.
yeah, that's clearly my wife calling, because it's still ringing. I ain't tripping.
Well, we can finish up here shortly.
It's okay.
I appreciate you sharing everything that you have with me today. I feel like I was awesome. You're such a nice person. So I do want to ask you one takeaway. If you had anything to share with me about you, about your life, about anything, what would you want to leave me with today?
I would say to you very simply, enjoy your life. Don't spend your life working so much. You know, make some money. Make some money. Definitely do that. But travel, see things, reach. Don't. What's the word I want to use? Don't be an introvert. Don't do that. You know, keep a smile, and you know, reach for your dreams, reach for your goals, because you never know what tomorrow might bring. You might open the door tomorrow, $1 million on your steps. You never know.
Hopefully.
Hey, I just want to borrow 100,000. Think about me. We can write it up. I'll pay you back. But at the end of the day, just try to keep a smile on your face and always be open to try things.
Yeah.
You know, you never know. You never know what the next minute could bring. You know.
Okay. You don't.
Yeah, and keeping a smile on your face changes people's day.
Yeah.
That's best I can tell you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was great to. I know I met you, but it's great to talk with you.
I appreciate it.
Yes.
Glad I was able to help.
All right.